How's my quad squad doing? It's the man, the myth, the legend, Quadmft here, bringing you guys the first ever Advanced Warfare Wisdom Wednesday. What's going on, Quadfather?
Hey, what is up, Warriors? It's the Quadfather here. Yeah, and all our questions are about Advanced Warfare this week.
Yeah, so I tweeted out asking if you guys would ask a few questions about Advanced Warfare, kind of wondering what's going on, and then, you know, you guys did, so this is what we're featuring because this is the first one, so I kind of wanted to do this about Advanced Warfare just because it's obviously the hot topic of my channel right now. So, first off, I want to tell you guys how you can send in questions. Go to youtube.com/quadmft, obviously my channel, or just click on my profile picture if you're watching this video. There's tons of ways to get there, and then click on the About section, and then go down and click Send a Message. Obviously, you have to have a YouTube account, and you should because you want to be subscribed and be able to see everything that I'm uploading, but that's how you do it, and it's really simple, and it's really cool to get featured on Wisdom Wednesday. At least I hope it is.
It is for me. I know.
Yeah,
I always like being on Wisdom Wednesday.
Every single one. There's never been one without the Quadfather. So you want to start it off?
I'm ready.
Let's do it. All right, the first one says, "What's up, Quad and Quadfather? I have a question about Advanced Warfare, and I need your advice. I'm having a hard time learning the new maps and the different routes with the exosuit and the jump boost. Can you tell me how I can learn to predict where the enemies come from?" Okay, so this is obviously something that everybody's going to have trouble with. If you guys haven't played Advanced Warfare, or if you're really into it like me, you're going to have trouble with it because we've never had a Call of Duty that is so... Is it vertical? Vertical is up and down.
I want to say like it's 3D, but it's
yeah, you know,
left, right, and up, down, 3D. I guess.
But it is really vertical, and the only way I can tell you how to get really good at knowing the maps and different routes for different game modes is playing.
Should they play like that combat mode?
Like combat training?
Yeah, was that helpful?
Yeah, it is just getting used to playing the maps, maybe going in private mode and running around, but that doesn't really make too much sense because you don't really, I mean, you get to see them, but you don't get to see how you actually act them as if you were to play, you know, a public match or something like that, just because you don't have people shooting at you all the time unless it's combat training, and even then those bots are really dumb.
Well, so then your suggestion is play the game, play the game, play the game?
Play the game, and I guess kind of playing with people makes you kind of distracted while doing it, which is, I mean, obviously you want to be there knowing what's going on, but it makes it a little bit easier to not, or to pay attention and stuff like that.
So you're telling people to play with themselves?
Yeah.
In a way.
I mean, that sounds kind of weird, but yeah, obviously.
Keep your controller in your hand, please.
Yeah, come on. All right, you ready for the next one? That was kind of a quick one.
Sure. Oh, I forgot to say Happy Humperdinck Day.
Oh, obviously. I mean,
yeah,
how could we forget?
It's not a Wisdom Wednesday without it.
And I want to mention something, too. I know we're having a lot of mentions. But use code QuadMFT for Control Freaks. I got a Control Freak sponsor, so go ahead and do that. And it helps you out. You get 10% off, which is really cool. And it helps me out. So
and you actually use Control Freaks because they help you.
I do, on all my videos, all the gameplay, at least.
Maybe that should be the answer to all of these questions.
That
use
is.
Control
Freaks. Use Control Freak, yeah. But use code QuadMFT when you purchase any. Link down in the description below.
MFT.
All right, here's the second question. Hello, Quad family. I know all your videos, especially the ones with your dad. Cool.
Oh, thank you.
I'm trying to level up as fast as I can in Advanced Warfare, but I'm having trouble because I can't get a good score because I don't know where everybody will be spawning. I don't know if you're having the same trouble, but I can't seem to learn the spawns in Advanced Warfare. What can I do to learn the spawns better? Your dad can call me whatever he wants.
I think we should call him Ricardo.
Ricardo. He looks like one. So
yeah.
With the spawns in Advanced Warfare, this is a little bit more complicated than a lot of people think.
Because they suck, right?
To be. Well, I mean, they don't suck. They're definitely not good or up to par, but they're kind of random, which I can kind of agree with because it's definitely going to be hard for the game to kind of decide where you're going because you have an exosuit on.
Yeah, and the smaller maps. There's fewer places
these maps
to spawn.
are really good. I'm going to compliment Sledgehammer saying that they created a game with incredible maps. I can't really think of a map that I hate playing. You know, maybe I don't like Ascend because it's dark. That's really it, though. I used to not like Detroit, and I got my first DNA bomb on it, and I'm like, this is actually a good map. And
I think Green Goblin had a good tip on the Quadcast. He told me that he watches videos with the sound off and just watches other YouTubers play, and all he does is pay attention to where people are spawning.
Yeah, you know, that's definitely a good tip. But again, playing, like I said, the last tip, a lot of these tips with Advanced Warfare are going to have to do with playing. But you can't really predict it too much if that's kind of hurting you guys on getting score. I would suggest you guys maybe try out, if you're looking to still learn the spawns, Momentum, which all spawns are different for so many different game modes. Like, they're the same every time in Search and Destroy and Search and Rescue. They're different in Momentum because they spawn around the Momentum. They're different in Domination because of the different flags. So it's really hard. TDM, it's obviously the opposite of where your team is.
So choose a game mode and learn those spawns.
And get used to that. Play it a lot. have fun. Don't just focus too much on those. I know that can kind of get me distracted on
That's
one thing.
That's what I do is I just play free for all and I learn those spawns.
Free for all learns them, yeah, but you're learning them for the free for all game mode. You're not learning them for domination or search and destroy.
Right. Well, I like it because in free for all I can just shoot everybody. I don't have to worry about who's on my team, and I run away from my spawn and then I run back to where I spawned.
There you go, camping it up, Quadfather.
Well, not camp, but patrolling.
That's what they all call
I am not laying down in a corner.
Uh-huh.
That's camping. I'm running around.
Sure.
Running around one area in a circle.
Sure. Whatever you say. So
whatever makes me sleep at
the
night.
spawns are a little bit wonky in this game. It's kind of weird because you can't really predict it when you can travel around the map so fast. Your movement is so quick and stuff like that. It's hard for the game to comprehend.
Do you ever have people that spawn just right behind you?
Not behind me. No, I've had people spawn next to me. Not too often, but it has happened. I'm sure you guys have seen it in some of my gameplays.
You like in enemies?
Yeah, enemies. It's not really that bad. It's not something too common. But when it does happen, boo-hoo, you just died. Or you got to kill. So either way. Yeah, so that's the spawn tips that I have for you guys. All right, and the third question. You ready?
Okay.
All right, hello, man, myth, and legend. Well, thank you for addressing
I'll take the legend.
Not really. But all right, I have a question about Advanced Warfare and need your wisdom. I'm having a hard time figuring out which attachments to use on the guns and also which kill streaks work best for long gun streaks.
Okay.
I have not gotten a DNA bomb yet, so I'm wondering what the best setup is. Can you help?
All right, Luke, we can help you.
All right, I can't
help you at all. I can't help you.
I can. So, obviously the best gun. If you don't know this, you haven't played Advanced Warfare. The Ball 27 assault rifle. It outguns SMGs at close range and it outguns assault rifles at long range.
Oh, so they're going to nerf it?
Yes, I hope so.
So
because the recoil,
do it
the
now.
recoil if you're playing on 360 or PS3 is literally the minimum recoil I've ever seen on a gun. It's got a huge magazine. It does a lot of damage, great hip fire, and it's a great gun.
Okay,
it's got good range too.
So that's the best setup. What about the
Bal 27? You got to rock suppressor always if you're looking to go on streaks.
Okay.
You got to rock stock and you got to rock foregrip. You don't necessarily have to rock foregrip.
Yeah,
you can sometimes switch that out for extended mags, but the foregrip in this game is easily the best attachment. And stock.
But without recoil, do you really need foregrip?
Yeah, because that's the thing that gives it no recoil. The thing is, it still has a decent amount of recoil if you don't run the grip. But if you do run the grip, it's over. There's no recoil. And then for the perks, you got to run low profile because you already run a suppressor, so you always want to stay off the radar. Then you got to run peripherals. You don't really need blind eye. Not many people get streaks in this game.
Okay.
Then you need scavenger to keep going on your streaks if you're looking to get a DNA bomb, like you said. And then you're actually not going to run toughness, which is really surprising.
Really?
Toughness does not make that big of a difference with the ball, as long as you don't run red dot. If you run red dot, that kind of messes with your aim, when you get shot at. But don't run that. And then you also want to run, for your last one, to replace toughness, you want to run blast suppressor to keep it off. So when you're rushing around and you're jumping and double jumping and sliding and jumping backwards and stuff like that, you're going to be able to do that really easily and really more confidently and move around the map, because movement is one of the most important one of the most important tips and things in this game, because your positioning is everything in this game.
So what about your exosuit perk or whatever it is?
Momentum. The one.
Momentum.
Exo speed overclock. That's it. The one where you run really fast just to get you out of the spawn kind of rush. I mean, you can switch it up. That's not too important. That's just the one that I like.
Yeah. Well, I don't find that they make that big a difference, because even when when you're like invisible,
that's not very good. I can still spot people.
Yeah.
Sometimes they'll get past me, but
if
that's
you're
not
camping,
really important. Yeah, of course.
Okay.
So that's the best setup. You got it. If you can run that and play a lot, do your best game mode, play with friends, you'll get DNA bomb.
You'll beat a bomb.
Oh yeah. You ready for the last one?
I am.
Quattro. Hello, Quadmft. I have a question, and I'm not sure if you can help me.
All right.
Advanced Warfare has been very frustrating for me, so I got mad one night and broke my controller and the game. I took my Xbox and threw it in the tub.
Okay.
I really want to play again, but I'm not sure how to fix everything. How do I convince my parents to buy me new Xbox? You're out of luck, man. You're totally
You're SOL,
out of luck.
man.
If I did that, it's over. I mean,
you'd
obviously
just be
I have
done.
multiple, but there's no reason. It's like I threw this $100, $200 machine, whatever the 360 is now, in the tub, and probably almost killed my little brother who's in there if it was on.
Hey, move the rubber ducky over.
Yeah, for real.
You're
the
gonna
Xbox
get electrocuted.
you're about to play Advanced Warfare. And then he snapped his controller, which is another $40, $50, depending if it was a scuff or not. And then he broke the game, which is an easy $60.
You know what we're missing here? The Santa Claus.
Oh yeah, it's
you can get
Christmas.
it from Santa.
There you go.
You can write a letter to Santa
You just gotta
Claus.
wait a while. You'd
have to wait a little while, but if Advanced Warfare is that frustrating, then
then you get some time off and get to get it for Christmas.
Yeah, or you could come to my house and I'll put you to work.
Quadfather will put you to work.
Yeah, so
All right.
I think you're out of luck, dude. Get anger management issues.
Anger management for sure.
Yeah.
That's a scary thing.
All right,
Hopefully
Mr.
you guys
Rager.
enjoyed this video. Don't forget to drop a like, subscribe, join the Quad Squad. Don't forget to check out Quadfather MFT's channel in the description below. It's been Quadmft, and I'm Howdy 5000.
And I'll see you in the tub.